In this podcast episode, Gregg Braden, a five-time New York Times best-selling author and former geologist, discusses the battle for humanity and humanness that is currently playing out in the world. He emphasizes that there is a movement to replace human bodies with synthetic technology, such as computer chips in the brain and artificial intelligence, which threatens our ability to access our inner power and divinity. Braden explains that there is an ancient battle between light and dark, good and evil, playing out in the world today. This battle sets the context for all events unfolding in society. Nations go to war and create distractions to keep people from realizing the power within them. The battle is not just for our thoughts and beliefs, but for our very humanness, which is the key to accessing our divinity. Braden defines divinity as the power within us to transcend perceived limitations. He highlights that divinity allows us to become more than the challenges life presents and empowers us to transcend fear. Artists and musicians often express their divinity through their creative work, which they feel comes from a source beyond themselves. Our divinity is what sets us apart from other forms of life and allows us to innovate, create, and express ourselves fully. Braden discusses the Transhumanist Movement, which aims to merge technology with human biology. While there are promises of advancements in areas like prosthetics and neural implants, there are also dangers in losing access to our innate abilities. He warns against giving away our humanness to technology without fully understanding what it means to be human. Braden warns about the consequences of replacing natural biology with synthetic enhancements like computer chips in the brain. He discusses how technology can lead to the atrophy of essential skills like creativity, intuition, and problem-solving. He mentions the potential dangers of AI, gene editing, and other technological advancements that may compromise our humanness. Braden touches on the concept of the singularity, where humans merge with technology to the point of losing their humanness. He discusses how policies and technologies are pushing us towards a future where AI controls various aspects of our lives. He raises concerns about the loss of individuality and the potential consequences of embracing transhumanism. Braden reflects on his experience working with advanced technologies in the past and how they mimic what our bodies already do. He explains that the human body is a sophisticated technology that surpasses external devices in its capabilities. Our cells function as transistors, resistors, and capacitors, storing and transmitting information in ways that external technology cannot match. He believes that as we awaken to our inner technology and potential, we may let go of the external clutter of gadgets and machines. Braden shares a story from a Native American man about how people have forgotten their true connection to nature and the cosmos. He suggests that as we remember who we are and awaken to our inner potential, we may let go of external technologies that mimic our abilities. Our DNA is spiritually linked to us, holding immense potential that we have yet to fully understand. By tapping into this potential, we can surpass the limitations of external technology and embrace our true humanness. Braden explains that DNA serves as an antenna that tunes into a field of information where memories and skills are stored. Neurons in our brain also act as antennas, connecting us to specific places in this field. He shares the example of Albert Einstein's brain having more folds, allowing for more surface area and neurons to tune into specific information in the field. Braden poses a crucial question to society about whether we are willing to sacrifice human qualities like emotion, empathy, and compassion for the efficiency and speed of technology. He challenges the transhumanist perspective that values longevity and cognitive enhancement over essential human traits. As society reaches a convergence point, it must decide whether to prioritize external advancements or embrace the power of human divinity within. Braden criticizes the lack of moral and ethical considerations in the development of technology. He points out that many tech experts focus solely on pushing the boundaries of technology without considering the social and moral implications. He urges society to question the impact of technology on human biology and divinity. Braden advocates for the preservation of human humanness and uniqueness in the face of advancing technology. He emphasizes the importance of informing young people about the preciousness of their lives and the significance of their natural abilities. He warns against giving away our humanness to technology and urges individuals to celebrate their uniqueness. Braden delves into the idea that DNA can be viewed as a language, with the elements in DNA corresponding to numbers that represent letters in ancient alphabets. By making substitutions based on atomic mass, Braden reveals that the first layer of DNA in every cell spells out the words God eternal within the body in ancient languages such as Arabic, Hebrew, Sumerian, and Sanskrit. This discovery suggests that there is a message encoded in human DNA that tells us about our origin and our connection to a higher power. Braden challenges the traditional theory of evolution, suggesting that humans did not evolve from other species like Neanderthals. He explains that the human genome has remained relatively unchanged for the past 200,000 years, indicating a sudden appearance of anatomically modern humans with advanced neural networks and brain capabilities. Braden delves into genetic mutations in human DNA that cannot be explained by natural processes. He highlights the fusion of human chromosome number 2, which is responsible for our larger brain size and advanced cognitive abilities. This fusion of chromosomes suggests a sudden and unexplained leap in human evolution. Braden believes that a form of gene editing occurred where humans were infused with genetic material from a higher, more evolved species known as gods. This intervention resulted in humans being a hybrid of human and divine beings, giving them unique abilities and characteristics. He references ancient texts and creation stories from various cultures that support the idea of humans being created through an intentional act by higher beings. Braden discusses the concept of living in a simulated reality or virtual reality, where the laws of physics and quantum mechanics suggest that our world operates like a computer simulation. He explains how the double-slit experiment and recent Nobel Prize-winning discoveries in physics point towards a reality that is holographic, entangled, and fractal in nature. This simulation theory implies that there are underlying patterns and cycles that govern our existence, similar to how a computer simulation operates. Braden touches upon the idea of cyclical time and reset cycles in human history. He mentions the 5,125-year cycles that align with the precession of the equinox and suggests that humanity may be experiencing a cyclical pattern of growth and transformation. He discusses the Mayan calendar and delves into the idea that 2012 marked the end of a cosmic relationship rather than a reset, and discusses the alignment of the solar system with the Milky Way. He explains that this transition is not instantaneous, but occurs over a 36-year window, with 2012 being a pivotal point. Looking ahead, he suggests that 2030 is a significant year, marked by a potential energetic reset that may bring about profound changes in the world. Braden emphasizes the importance of understanding our true nature as beings created through an intentional intervention. He believes that recognizing the message encoded in human DNA, which affirms our divinity and connection to a higher power, can lead to a deeper understanding of ourselves and our purpose. By embracing our humanness and the knowledge of our origin, Braden suggests that humanity can navigate challenges and conflicts with a greater sense of unity and purpose. The discussion shifts to Antarctica, a continent shrouded in mystery and potential archaeological remnants of advanced civilizations. Braden mentions the discovery of ancient structures beneath the ice, suggesting that Antarctica may hold clues to humanity's distant past. He highlights the secrecy surrounding Antarctica and the presence of military bases from various nations, hinting at the preservation of ancient knowledge and technology in the frozen landscape. Braden emphasizes the importance of recognizing humanity's true essence and divinity amidst the chaos and challenges of the world. He speaks of a fundamental battle between good and evil, where the preservation of human kindness, forgiveness, and benevolence is crucial. He suggests that humans are inherently good, but may betray their true nature when faced with personal, familial, or societal threats. He invites listeners to honor the gift of their bodies and embrace their divine potential as beings capable of transcending suffering and evolving towards a higher consciousness. As the conversation draws to a close, Braden reflects on the idea that humans may be angels on Earth who have forgotten their true nature. He posits that the journey of remembering involves reconnecting with one's divinity and transcending personal and collective challenges. He underscores the power of honoring the body as a vessel for spiritual growth and transformation, inviting individuals to tap into their inner wisdom and reclaim their angelic essence.